Hello and welcome back to another episode of Tarot CelebriTEA with your boy Ducky. Today we are going to be reading Laura Marano's cards. Laura Marano is, from what I see here on Google, an American actress and singer, best known for her role in Disney Channel in Austin and Ally. So, a lovely viewer wanted me to read Laura Marano's tarot cards, so that's what we're going to do today. So remember, first and foremost, that these videos are for entertainment purposes. Why is that? That is because we do not have Laura Marano here with us to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards is truth and factual. So I'm just using my intuition and my own practice of reading tarot cards to relay the information that I'm seeing to you all in regards to the cards that pop out. So just make sure to keep that in mind as you watch these videos. Yeah, so let's get started on Laura Marano's current energy. Let's start with that. Let's get a current energy for Laura Marano. The moon. Ooh. The Emperor. Whoa. Major growth is what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, so let's get an oracle card for Laura Marano. Nurturing. Yeah. Oh, that's so beautiful. So what I'm seeing here with Laura Marano's current energy cards. Whoop. We have the moon here. Let's see if I can get this looking a little bit crisper for y'all. So we got the moon here. So the moon is all about emotions and feelings and stuff like that. And so here, along with the Emperor card showing up, I see here that Laura Marano is really coming to her own, like, maturing and also like just owning a lot of her qualities, owning a lot of her feelings, a lot of the past, like, um, maybe past struggles that she's had in the past. She's learning to like nurture them and care for them and own them and love them. There's a lot of healing that's involved right now in her energy with the Three of Leaves or the Three of Swords showing up in reverse. Normally, the Three of Swords or the Three of Leaves is all about heartache and getting hurt, and also like maybe some thoughts, because again, the suit of leaves or swords is all about our thoughts and our mindset. It could be some like thoughts and mindset that are kind of like hurting us. But in reverse, it talks about there's some healing. There's a healing process going on here. And I really do feel that Laura Marano is really just like nurturing, really being more mindful of the thoughts that she has for herself and being kinder and more gentle with herself and just being very caring, especially in regards to like how she feels about herself. She's learning to really own herself, own not only her strengths, but also her like weaknesses or whatever she sees as her flaws, which is beautiful. You know, we always gotta be aware of our strengths and our weaknesses and learn to embrace our flaws. Like for me, for example, I it took me a while to come to terms that I move my eyebrows. I raise my eyebrows a lot. So I just have like really strong like expression lines on my forehead. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go get some Botox. But then I was like, you know what, this is me talking to myself. I'm like, you know what, Ducky, own it. Like, Botox ain't gonna fix my problem. I gotta own it. So that's kind of what's going on here with Laura Marano. It's just that she's just being a lot kinder to herself. We all got flaws. We all got little like quirks and maybe like blemishes or things that we don't want to really accept or like about ourselves. But if we truly want to grow and be kinder to ourselves, we have to also learn to embrace those flaws and embrace those little mishaps, those little imperfections that we all have. And that's kind of what she's doing. She's just being so much more kind and mindful of uh, how she views and thinks of herself, which is beautiful. So let's do a career reading for Laura Marano. Let's get a career reading. The Two of Hearts in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Death. Yeah, there's something new that she's doing. The Lovers in reverse. There's a lot of duality here. Food. 6. Cooking. Is she wanting to do something with cooking? I don't know. There's something new that she's wanting to do. Because let's start with this Death card, which is ruled by Scorpio. But this card is all about new immense transformations. Like, again, like she's just in a stage and in a point in her life right now where she is just growing and being very self-loving and self-accepting, and she wants to try new things. With the Two of Cups here showing up in reverse, normally the Two of Cups talks about close partnerships, you know, love and harmony between two things. And because this is her career side of the reading, this came out in reverse. So I feel like she's kind of wanting to venture out from something that she loved to do or that she has enjoyed doing, and she wants to do something new. And because we got this food card here, I don't know, maybe she wants to pick up a new um, skill, maybe like to go into like culinary or do something food related, maybe become like a food critic or something in regards to food is what I'm seeing. Or she just wants to do something that nourishes her. Maybe she fell out of love with something that she did for such a long time, and she wants to maybe give that a little bit of a rest and do something else. So I don't know if it's going to be something food related, and if it's not something food related, this card also talks about nourishing yourself with something that's easy to digest and healthy for you. So there's something else that she wants to venture out in regards to her career. But she's a little bit indecisive about it because we got the Lovers card here. The Lovers is always about making a decision and going with what feels good in your heart, rather than like what's in your head or what you think is best for you. But when this card comes in reverse, it seems that maybe she's thinking a little bit too much about what other people will think of her, and maybe it's swaying her decision making skills. So there's a little bit of indecisiveness. She's not sure if she should really make this change, but she's ready for like a big transformation. She's ready to do a big transformation. So let's do things a little bit different. Let's get a little bit of an advice for her career. Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles, you know, the Three of Bells in this deck is all about, you know, working and being creative. She just needs to do something that allows her to creatively express herself. And also, this card to me also can talk about people coming together using everyone's individual strengths together to create something beautiful and harmonious. So, again, like food, it could talk about, you know, like cooking, learning how to taking a cooking class. I don't know. There's something in regards to that. Like, she just needs to do something that helps nourish her creativity, because she does kind of want to venture out from something that she's done creatively. She wants to do something else different that than what she has done before. And the advice here with the Three of Pentacles is to really just focus on what it is that she wants to do creatively and to not let the opinions of others sway her decision making skills in regards to her career. All right, let's do love. Ooh la la. All right. Whoop. Okay. Let's shuffle these cards. I don't know, the energy I'm getting with from reading Laura's cards is just very sweet, very nice and nurturing, very kind energy. Um, yeah, that's just what I'm like sensing from like doing this video, recording this video today. There's just a lot of peace that I'm sensing. So I really do feel like she's just in a very more peaceful stage in her life where she's just like really calm and just really chill, you know, which is beautiful. All right, so let's do a love reading for Laura Marano. Ooh, the Sylph. I believe that's Temperance in reverse. The Five of Acorns, the Five of Wands. Immediately, I feel like there's just some challenges that are going on, or some challenges and obstacles that she needs to kind of deal with right now. And so I do feel like maybe there really isn't a lot going on in her love life. Cycle, yeah. There's with cycle, the life cycle showing up here, there is like a pattern here that Laura Marano is trying to like break. You know, she's trying to change again. Like she got that death card. Um, I believe she's gotten it twice now. But in it, like in the beginning, like I did see that she is going through just trying to make some healthier habits that are kinder, and just trying to transform, get out of some kind of a habit of maybe always having like breaking herself down. And she'd rather like instead of breaking herself down, she wants to build herself up and nourish and take care of herself. So what I'm seeing here with the Temperance card here as well in reverse, there has been that imbalance that maybe she just was very overly critical of herself. And I'm seeing here 13, which adds up to 4, and in numerology 4 is all about groundedness, stability. She wants to create like a more stable cycle or a stable pattern of, instead of breaking herself down, she wants to build herself up instead. So that's kind of a challenge that she is going through right now with the Five of Acorns or the Five of Wands here representing challenges. There are some challenges here where with the Two of Swords or the Two of Leaves in reverse, maybe she was kind of like her own. She would get in her own way. She was kind of her own biggest enemy. I would say in this sense is because she would just break herself down. She would tear herself down rather than build herself up. And that was like her, she was causing this, you know, that inner saboteur, as some people say, like especially in RuPaul's Drag Race, you know, there's we all have that inner saboteur. We all have those like intrusive thoughts. And she's working on those. So it seems like here in regards to her love life, she's not really focusing too much. The energy that I'm seeing here is that she just wants to break out of some unhealthy cycles or unhealthy habits that are challenges for her, and she wants to be kinder to herself. She wants to be her own best friend in regards to the way she thinks about herself, which is resonating totally with the beginning part of her reading. So we did career, love, yeah. So overall. So let's just finish off with some advice for Laura Marano. Just some general good advice that she could totally benefit from in this part in her life. But yeah, she's in such a very good, growing, transformative stage in her life. And transformative, and look at this, butterflies. She's just transforming. She's just changing for the better. Making better life habits, lifestyle habits, eating habits. Yeah. All right. So let's get some advice for Laura Marano. The Ace of Pentacles. The Emperor again. Wow, that's so beautiful. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, that's so beautiful. It's interesting that she got this Emperor card because I believe that was in the beginning of her reading as well. So full circle, all about cycles, baby, with Laura's reading. Respect, yeah. Um, the advice that I'm seeing here is Laura Marano is really gonna have to tear down like her foundation and build herself back up. Um, the Ace of the Ace of Pentacles came here in reverse, and normally this talks about having solid foundations, and this coming into her advice portion of the reading, and it came in reverse. I'm getting the sense of that she just really needs to strip herself, like break herself down to rebuild herself back up, um, and she needs to like build that foundation based off like self-respect, just like mountains. They're very grounded, very sturdy, very solid, um, reliable. She just needs to kind of like break herself down from all of those intrusive thoughts and all of those negative thoughts and maybe feelings that she's had about herself, in order to really bring herself back up, and bring herself back up in regards to believing in herself, having that self confidence. Here it's showing up with the Seven of Acorns or the Seven of Wands, which is all about, being persistent, having that persistence and that tenacity, in believing in yourself and having confidence in yourself. Um, she just really needs to build that firm foundation of and respecting herself, having believing in herself, having that confidence within herself, standing strong and firm, just like a mountain. And with the Emperor card here as well, um, yeah, she just really needs to own her own energy, respect herself, and realize that like she is in control of her own life, and no one else is in control of her life. And um, once she starts owning it, it's going to be beautiful. Like she's in a very major transformative stage in her life. And it's interesting that like we got the Emperor, which is ruled by Aries, the suit of wands, or in this case acorns, which is the suit of fire. um and I see here she was born November 29th. I believe that is Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. So yeah, like she's kind of like re-emerging like from the ashes, becoming this phoenix. She's just re I want to say rebranding. She wants to kind of rebrand herself, and she wants to be very secure and confident and kinder in regards to how she speaks and thinks, and feels about herself. That way she can continue being this, this queen, sitting in her throne, being confident, being able to show others like, hey, like if I'm able to kind of start from the ground up again, and in regards to respecting myself, so can you all. Like here we got the 36, which adds up to 9, which is all about tenacity, being resilient. So yeah, she just needs to keep being resilient, keep on trucking along in building better habits and better patterns, healthier patterns. So that's what I'm seeing here. That's beautiful. Her reading was just very beautiful. So that's all I got for Laura Marano. So if you like this reading, give it a thumbs up, please. That would really help motivate me. Because sometimes I get a little discouraged when people like just come on to my new videos and they don't even like say anything but request for me to read cards for other people. And I'm like, dang, is that all I'm here for? But you know what? I get it. It's part of the gig. But it would really motivate me. It would really help me out. Yeah. So If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You're not required to, of course. Everyone is always entitled to their own opinions, and everyone um, has the decision to make their own choices. So, yeah. So if you didn't like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs down. And if you didn't like it, yeah, give me some constructive criticism. Yeah, so that is it for me. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Okay, that's where I'm gonna end it at. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, evening, good night, or morning, whatever time of day you're watching this. Make sure to stay hydrated. Make sure to do whatever you need to do to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And that's it. Thanks. See ya. Bye.